Or a number 8 or a number 10, I don't think anybody will ever be able to get to the bottom of that debate. But here's what Victor Osimhen has done over the course of the last 5 seasons. You look at those goals there, there's a reason why we talk about him in every single transfer window on Sky Sports News. The last 2 seasons there have been in the Turkish Super League, the previous 3 seasons in Serie A with Napoli. So he's a proven goal scorer. You'd argue that the Turkish Super League isn't anywhere close to what the Premier League is, but you can see his body of work there. Very, very impressive. We can compare him to Arsenal's other strike options there. Victor Gyökeres scored 14 goals in the Premier League last season. They won the Premier League title, but I think it was a fairly underwhelming campaign from Victor Gyökeres. He didn't start in some of the big games. He didn't score in the big games either. We know Kai Havertz was injured for a large portion of last season, scored in the Champions League final, always pops up with really important goals, whether it be in a Chelsea shirt or in an Arsenal shirt now. And Gabriel Jesus, he's into the final year of his contract. We know there's interest from Napoli in signing him in this transfer window. But you can see Victor Osimhen there, 15 goals from 22 matches last season. His injury record isn't incredible. He's not available for every single match, which is something which Arsenal may have to weigh up. They had 63 matches in all competitions last season. They need their strikers fully fit, and with the issues that Kai Havertz has suffered over recent seasons, they don't want to be signing a player who's not going to be available for every match. But that's how Osimhen stacks up against the other Arsenal.
Arsenal are in talks to sign him this summer. Well, the place to start.
A lot of chat about their need for a striker, but it could be a midfielder's arrival that's imminent.
Yes, good news for Arsenal supporters because they're closing in on signing Martin Join until the summer. But he is a player who's sort of been in talks to sign him. I think Mikel Arteta has played a big part in convincing the player that Arsenal is the right move for him. And I think it makes sense for Arsenal as well because there are question marks over the long-term future of midfielders like Arsenal. Just doing a little bit of forward planning. I think it would have helped them if he was able to move this month, but it looks like Real Sociedad is saying no, we want him to stay until the summer, but it looks like in the summer they will be getting Martin Zubimendi. Of course, they've done a lot of business with Real Sociedad in the past as well. Odegaard, who used to play for Real Sociedad as well. So good news for Arsenal fans. Perhaps not the news they wanted because they want a forward, but they will be getting a very, very good midfielder if this deal is completed. And this was a development that was first reported by Sami Mokbel in the Daily Mail earlier today.
And these fans cannot wait.
Arsenal supporters have been sent into another frenzy as fresh speculation surrounding Victor Osimhen and a potential blockbuster move to the Emirates continues to dominate the transfer headlines. The Nigerian striker has long been regarded as one of Europe's most dangerous forwards, and his combination of explosive pace, physical strength, movement and ruthless finishing makes him an attractive option for Mikel Arteta as Arsenal look to build an even stronger attacking unit. The latest transfer talk has placed a sensational £120 million valuation around a possible Osimhen deal. Osimhen has built his reputation on his incredible pace, strength, intelligent movement and ability to finish chances inside the penalty area. Those qualities have made him a highly sought-after striker, with the possibility of a move to the Premier League continuing to attract enormous attention for Arsenal. The attraction is obvious. The Gunners have ambitions of competing at the very highest level in England and Europe, and bringing in a proven goal-scorer could provide another major attacking option. A potential £120 million investment would be enormous, but Arsenal could view Osimhen as a long-term statement signing rather than simply another addition to the squad. His presence could give Arteta greater tactical flexibility, particularly in matches where Arsenal need a powerful central striker capable of attacking crosses, running behind defensive lines and converting difficult chances. The possibility of Osimhen arriving would also raise questions about Arsenal's current forwards. Competition for places would become fierce, and Arteta would have to decide how best to balance his attacking options. While such a figure would represent a huge investment, Arsenal could see the striker as the kind of elite goalscorer capable of making the difference in crucial Premier League and Champions League matches. Osimhen's potential arrival would also create fascinating competition within Arsenal's attack. His ability to operate as a traditional number 9 could give Arteta a different tactical option, allowing the manager to use a powerful central striker while giving Arsenal's creative players more freedom around him. there is also growing excitement among supporters about what an Osimhen partnership with Arsenal's existing attacking stars could look like. With quality service from midfield and the wings, the striker's pace and finishing could make him a nightmare for Premier League defenders. Arsenal fans should remain cautious. A £120 million transfer fee does not automatically mean that an agreement has been reached. Until Arsenal, the player's representatives or his current club officially confirm the deal, the story remains part of the developing transfer saga. Nevertheless, if Arsenal were able to complete the signing, it would be one of the biggest transfer for Arteta. Adding a striker of Osimhen's profile could provide another major weapon as Arsenal chase domestic and European glory.